Welcome to Emerald YouTube channel. So in this channel today we are going to see about a few tips, or we can even consider this as hints who wants to excel in English can practice this. Actually, this is a very often missed out part in spoken English. I would rather say like this. So in this particular picture, you can say I have written don't say in a highlighted way and say it in another highlighted way. So don't say is we need to avoid, or we should not say like this. What are all the phrases or sentences we should avoid, and in particular way. In this say, we need to say like this only. So first example is years back. Usually we always tend to use some years back I was staying there, like that. But we should not use this years back. Years ago is the appropriate phrase or word. And then this is also another example. The next one which I have mentioned is often tend to used even by a native English speaker, I would say, or a very good eminent speaker in English. Reply back. So we should reply in the sense we are replying back actually, but we also tend to use the words jointly. Reply back. So reply, this is enough. And then coming to the third example, India have, we often tend to use this. Malaysia have this, these many resources. India have these many resources, like that. But we should not use have. Instead of have, we should use India has. And then coming to the next example, I myself did it. I myself did it is not a uh, way to say I did it. It is a very very most often repeated by many of the speakers. So I did it if more than enough, and better to avoid myself in any words, any sentence. And I did not knew it. So here you can notice a grammatical error will always occur. Did along with new, both are past tenses. So here the proper way to say this particular sentence is I did not know it. The same way the next example is also given. I did not took it. I did not take it is very appropriate way. And then the coming to the next example, I look forward to meet you is actually not good. I look forward to meeting you is the appropriate way. And coming to the next example, a familiar example, we always have the habit of saying, he is my cousin brother, or she is my cousin sister. Brother and sister should be avoided when you are having or adding a word called cousin in your sentence. He is my cousin is more enough. She is my cousin is also very good. And then coming to the next example on the right hand side, everybody were late. Everybody was late is the proper way of saying it. So coming to the next example, she entered into the kitchen. We always tend to say that the boy entered into the classroom. The boy entered the classroom. She entered the kitchen is more than enough. And then coming to the next example, I deeply regret for my mistakes. This is wrong. You should avoid for. I deeply regret my mistakes. I deeply regret my mistakes in my life. So this is enough, and this is appropriate also. And then he is a student of Oxford, or he is a student of Anna University. That should be avoided. That is of should be avoided. Instead of we should tend to use at. He is a student at Oxford University. She is a student at Anna University or any college. At is appropriate. And then the very very famous examples are also mentioned here. Revert back. So revert back, I used to many people, not only myself, many used to say or even write it in our mail saying that I'll revert back as soon as possible. So that should be avoided. That back should be avoided. Revert is similar to reply back. Revert back, reply back is more or less a quite similar examples. So revert is more than enough. I revert as soon as possible for your mail. So that should be noted again. And then the last but not the least example, and or a tip we need to follow is I can able to speak good English, or I can able to speak Hindi. That can and able, both are the words showing our ability. But we need to either use can or we need to either use able in any sentences we speak. I can write English is good, or I am able to write English, that is also good. But we need to often have the habit of saying and even speak writing, I can able to write this letter, or that should be noted again. So these are all the sentences we often tend to make mistakes while writing as well as while speaking. So in this video I would like to highlight what should be said in a better way. So years ago reply, and I did it, I did not know it, I did not take it, he's or she is my cousin, everybody was late, she entered the classroom, I deeply regret my mistakes. So revert, can or able, these should be used. So in continuation with this we will see more lot of videos like this, and I hope and I trust this will be a, what to say, an eye opener for many people who doesn't speak the right way. So thank you so much for spending your time in watching this video, and I would like to ask people who are not subscribed to subscribe also.